Behind every great baseball player is a great baseball mom.
My mom, every time I would get in trouble and she would say that full name, I knew that she just found out about something bad I did. Like, as a kid, she definitely yelled my name a lot. So I was a lot. So she would always say, Julio Yamel. Every time she would say that, I knew I was in trouble.
Driving their kids to games, taking on those extra hours at work to afford for them to play. All I know is that baseball players would not be where they are today without their mothers. I know that Joe and I would not be where we are today without our mother. Shout out to Christy and Lori. If you guys are watching, happy Mother's Day. And for the Mariners, Mother's Day has always been a special day for this team. There have been some big moments for this team on Mother's Day, and in this video we're going to talk about the top 3 moments for the Mariners on Mother's Day throughout their history. Someone who has become a very big part of the Mariners rotation thus far has been George Kirby, and he made his debut on Mother's Day of 2022. He pitched 6 innings, giving up only 4 hits with 7 strikeouts. It was a big day for George Kirby coming up from Double-A. His family was in the stands to see him make his major league debut, and honestly, just seeing him in his very first time on the mound, out there in the pink hat with the gray bill, this is just a really cool moment for the Mariners. George Kirby, of course, has become one of the best starters for the Seattle Mariners. Who could ever forget his big moment in the playoffs last year versus the Astros? And this debut for Kirby and for his family was probably made even more special because it was Mother's Day. In that same game in 2022 on Mother's Day, Ty France walked off the Tampa Bay Rays. It snapped a 6-game losing streak for the Mariners and a 6-game winning streak for the Rays. Ty France, with a line drive into left field, brought home the winning run, which happened to be Jared Kelenic, against the Tampa Bay Rays, and kind of capped off the perfect day for the Seattle Mariners on Mother's Day in 2022. And that's why it is our number 2 moment on this Mother's Day list, with Ty France's walk-off single. Could you imagine being France's mother at that point and seeing your son win the game for your team? And then, of course, George Kirby's mom out there saying, hey, my son, they won the first game he pitched in. He didn't factor into the decision, but nonetheless, they were able to walk it off for my son in his debut. I'd be hard pressed to find a better Mother's Day moment for the Seattle Mariners than what Felix Hernandez did in 2015, where he notched his 2000th career strikeout, becoming the 4th youngest player ever to reach that 2000 strikeout threshold. Felix looked so good that day versus the Oakland Athletics, striking out Sam Fuld to reach that 2000 career mark. You can see the Kings court in their pink shirts with their pink K cards. It was such a cool scene. And honestly, I think that these jerseys with the pink sleeves that Felix was wearing, they looked really good. You can see Jesus Sucre back there with his pink gear on. And Mother's Day is just a really cool day around the MLB. There are so many great moments around the MLB on Mother's Day, and I think that's just a testament to how important mothers are to baseball players. Former Mariner Braden Bishop had the For Mom Foundation, and that was because his mother had Alzheimer's. And unfortunately, she did pass away from Alzheimer's just a few years ago, but that has always led Braden Bishop to become a better person and become a better player, and he's always been very strong with his foundation. Him and Hunter Bishop of the San Francisco Giants, both of them, their mom has been their driving force. And we can all hope that Mother's Day this year is going to be a big day for the Mariners again, because they have been struggling recently, as we talked about in this video on the screen now. Appreciate you guys watching this one. Happy Mother's Day, and go Mariners.